You are the first person in quite some time to be the chairman of the Fed who was not a PhD in economics. You've been trained as a lawyer. Is that why you are able to speak in the King's English much better than the economists who've had that job? Because you tend to speak in ways that people actually can understand.
I do consciously think it's very important to speak to the interested public in a way they can understand and to avoid jargon. Large public and private institutions around the world are really struggling to hold the faith and support of the public. And I think for the Fed, it's terribly important that we do engage with the public proactively. We don't look at this as something we got to do. It's absolutely essential to what we do is to speak to the public and the public's elected representatives in Congress a lot and sort of gain our democratic legitimacy through that.
Typically, chairs of the Fed will have a regular lunch with the Secretary of Treasury. Sometimes even the President of the United States will have some regular contact. How are you relating to this administration? Do you meet with the Secretary of Treasury regularly, or people on the White House staff, or the President? How are you doing that?
So I think the way the sort of standard way it's happened has been this, that there's a weekly, it had been a breakfast or a lunch between the Secretary of the Treasury and the Fed chair, and it rotates back and forth into each building. That's now a phone call. And so that's what I've been doing with Secretary Yellen. In addition, there's been an irregular but roughly monthly lunch with the head of the National Economic Council, so there's a relationship there. You know, meetings with presidents and Fed chairs are very, very, very infrequent and not on any sort of a schedule. So I have not met with the president.
Had you met him before he was president? You must have met him at some point in his life or your life, or you really haven't met him yet?
I think I've shaken his hand, but I have not really met him and talked to him.